how whimsical phone cases became Gen Z's new status symbol. Be honest for a second. 10 years ago, how much thought did you actually give to your phone case? For most people, the answer is almost none. Back in the early and mid-2010s, phone cases were purely functional. You bought one for protection, maybe grabbed a clear plastic shell or neutral silicone cover, slapped it on your phone, and forgot about it. The goal wasn't to stand out. It was to not crack your screen. Style barely entered the conversation. Fast forward to now, and that attitude has completely flipped. Today, phone cases are no longer background objects. They're front and center. Treated like accessories, styling tools, and even quiet status symbols. They're not jewelry, but they're also no longer just tech. They sit somewhere in between, occupying a strange but powerful cultural space. And for Gen Z especially, the phone case has become a surprisingly important way to express personality. This shift didn't happen overnight. As smartphones became extensions of ourselves, always in hand, always visible, the case became one of the most consistent objects we interact with every single day. Naturally, people started asking, if this thing is always with me, why shouldn't it say something about who I am? One major turning point came in 2024 when Hailey Bieber's beauty brand Rhode released its now viral lip gloss phone case. On the surface, it was a simple idea, a phone case that holds a lip product. But culturally, it did something much bigger. That case connected phone accessories to beauty culture and lifestyle branding. It treated the phone not as a device, but as part of a daily routine, like skincare, makeup, or even a reusable water bottle you carry everywhere. The case wasn't just holding a phone. It was part of an aesthetic. And once that door opened, fashion quickly walked through it. Minimalism hasn't disappeared, but online. Especially in fashion-forward corners of the internet, there's been a clear move toward playful self-expression again. After years of neutral outfits, quiet luxury, and financial caution, people are looking for ways to show personality without committing to an entirely new wardrobe. Small details became the solution. We saw it first with bag charms. Around 2023, charms started appearing everywhere, dangling from otherwise understated bags. They were quirky, nostalgic, sometimes ironic, and completely optional. A low-risk way to show taste. Now that same instinct has shifted to the phone. Novelty cases, oversized charms, colorful chains, and sculptural accessories have turned phones into mini-style statements. Some are bold, some are impractical, some are intentionally a little ridiculous. And that's the point. They're meant to be noticed, meant to be shared, meant to spark conversation. The phone case is the perfect playground for whimsy. It's small. It's always in your hand. If you get bored of it, you can swap it out tomorrow. There's no long-term commitment, which makes experimentation feel safe. Brands quickly picked up on this. Phone accessories now offer the same kind of styling flexibility as jewelry. A Cassetify collaboration splashed with Takashi Murakami's iconic flowers doesn't just protect your phone. It signals optimism, color, and pop art joy. Carrying something bright and expressive can genuinely change how a day feels, even in small ways. Wildflower, the cult favorite brand founded by Devin Lee Carlson, Sydney Carlson, and their mother Michelle, carved out a niche by leaning fully into that energy. Their cases feel like insider fashion references, perfect for the girl who loves Margiela Tabis, Sofia Coppola films, and early 2000s nostalgia. A wildflower case isn't just an accessory, it's a cultural link. Even pop sockets, once viewed as purely functional, have re-emerged as sculptural design objects. What used to be about grip is now about shape, color, and visual impact. And then there are phone chains and straps, once considered outdated, even embarrassing. The very accessories many people used to tease their parents for wearing have been completely rebranded. In late 2024, Issey Miyake sent the internet into debate mode with its iPhone Pocket, a ribbed mesh carrier that functions like a purse for your phone and almost nothing else. It was impractical, it was divisive, and it was undeniably fashion. On TikTok, brands like OSSA have turned phone straps into jewelry. Rhinestones, beads, freshwater pearls. wrapped around the wrist, styled like something straight off a runway. These aren't accessories you hide. They're accessories you build outfits around. And that's what makes this trend stick. There are no rules. A cherry red phone case can echo a pair of ballet flats. A soft pastel charm can balance out a sharp, tailored outfit. Sometimes the phone accessory comes first and the outfit follows. It's easier to commit to a mood when it starts with something small. Whimsy feels safer here. Less precious. Less serious. If it stops feeling right, you just change it. This rise also perfectly aligns with the return of the mirror selfie. If you look closely at Instagram now, overly polished camera shots are less dominant. Instead, feeds are full of reflective elevators, bathroom mirrors, restaurant restrooms, and bedrooms mid-outfit check. The phone is no longer hidden. It's the star of the image. In those photos, the case is unavoidable. It's something to hold, something to show, something to get complimented on. The phone case becomes part of the outfit, part of the visual story. That's why the phone case works so well as a modern status symbol. It's accessible. You don't need a rare designer bag or a massive budget. You just need taste, awareness, and a sense of fun. It signals that you're paying attention to trends, to details, to the cultural moment. More than anything, it reflects a shift in how people approach fashion right now. We're moving away from strict rules and rigid aesthetics and towards small, joyful expressions of individuality. And since the phone is the most visible object we own, always in our hands, always in photos, it makes perfect sense that it became the canvas. The whimsical phone case isn't just about decoration. It's about identity. It's about choosing play in a world that often feels heavy. And it's about turning the most ordinary object you carry into a tiny billboard for who you are.